If you have a character on any show, you just have the clumsiest, most useless character. You injure yourself and drop everything at you. So you literally soccer. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
And we are back reacting to more of Avatar. Today we're watching episode 10. Last episode, we saw Katara get the water scroll. She stole it from the pirates.
Yeah, the waterbending scroll.
Yeah. And it was cool to see both her and Aang start to develop some waterbending skills, even just from a scroll without any teacher. Especially Aang, who seemed to be a really quick learner, which, you know, isn't that surprising given he's already mastered one style of bending.
Yeah, true.
But it will also be good, I think, as we get to see Katara grow her skills. She'll become, I think she has the potential to become a lot more of a warrior and an ally of Aang. At the moment, she, still isn't too useful. She tries to help where she can. But if she becomes, a waterbending master at some point, I mean, I think, she'll be an A-grade ally.
Yeah, I think she could become pretty cool, especially if they give her a bit of an older look as well. That'd be really cool to see her do really well at waterbending. Can only the Avatar master all of the elements?
Yeah, okay. I think only the Avatar can do all four. Usually, at least from what we know, everyone only has one element.
Okay, interesting. So one thing that intrigued me last episode was this whole debacle over the lotus tile with the uncle. What's his name again? Uncle Ara?
Ara, yeah.
Yeah. So I did a little bit of research just in general about the lotus tile because I wanted to know what the meaning was. I feel like with Avatar, there's little things that are put in place, especially when the uncle's involved, where little things like that have more meaning behind them.
A lot of hidden symbolism in the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we've seen even in the way they craft an episode. Usually something at the beginning is very significant towards the ending.
Yeah. Even though it's not overtly expressed. Yeah. I'm just going to be reading from here. The uncle says that his most important piece for his strategy that most people don't use is the lotus tile. People also underestimate its value. So I thought those words were interesting and that's what made me want to look into it. So the lotus tile represents beauty and non-attachment to any government or region in Hinduism. So I don't know if that's exactly what they intended, but I feel like that's going to be an important part of his character because he's been there, he's done that, he's chosen sides before. I mean, we've only heard a glimpse of it in that 600-day siege, but I feel like now he's with Zuko and they're very much an island at the moment, non-attached to any government or region. So I feel like that's going to be a benefit to them in their strategy of whatever this is.
He does seem like he doesn't really have much of his own agenda anymore other than he gives me the impression that he's just really looking out for his nephew and trying to guide him in the right direction.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've seen him so far anyway to be a pretty carefree, laid back kind of guy. So I don't see him as someone, who has a whole lot of hidden ambition at this point, but is, wise and stronger than he lets on and hasn't had to really show his full abilities yet. Although I'm sure at some point we're going to get to see him go all out.
Yeah. But I think there's truth to that as well. There is a strength to not being so attached to, I guess, say, in his example, the Fire Nation, because that can get you into a lot of trouble and you just see things blindly, like a horse with blinkers. Whereas if you are, like he's with Zuko by themselves, you have the ability to think more freely. So I do like that symbolism, whether it was intended or not.
Yeah, it was quite good symbolism. I think it's interesting. It offers a lot of character development to be desired from the uncle. And I think even, from relating to those themes, we know from our experiences where you can often really look at yourself and your situation a lot clearer when you separate your predisposed beliefs and viewpoints that you've grown up with and that you sort of assume is the only way to view the world and yourself. And then you separate that and just look at something a bit more objectively, consider something, maybe from the uncle's position, not being as tied down to the Fire Nation and just seeing the world beyond just the Fire Nation's view system, how that can always offer a bit of a different perspective. So, yeah.
Yeah, so on that note, I know I mentioned it last episode, but he is becoming one of my favorite characters. He's just very intriguing and there's a lot more to him.
Yeah, well, we have been doing in our Game of Thrones reactions a love, like, hate list We may need to do one for Avatar as well. If that's something you guys want, let us know in the comments. We probably will wait a little bit to get more familiar with the characters, get a bit more diversity. And that's something we can do, you know, maybe once or twice each season or book, and see how that evolves over time. You know, you guys sort of tease us a lot in the comments saying there's a lot of good characters coming, many of your favorites that we haven't even met yet. So it will be interesting to see how that, you know, how the characters we like and don't like change. And I'm expecting a lot of character development, particularly from characters like the uncle, Zuko, Katara, Sokka, so far that we've met. I'm thinking a lot of them are going to evolve and change in many ways. I've got my eyes particularly on Zuko at the moment. I just feel like he's generally those characters. I mean, any of you guys have watched Naruto, he's really the Sasuke in this show, or for Dragon Ball fans, the Vegeta of this show. So far, it gives you that impression. And those guys tend to usually become almost like an ally, almost that badass ally at the end. He doesn't seem to me like he's just Commander Zao or whatever his name is. He doesn't seem to me like a guy who's ever going to become on the side of good. He's just like, you know, sort of the prick of the show. Whereas Zuko, to me, gives the impression that as he grows, as he learns, and understands more about himself and what he wants out of his life, that he may shift, but it'll take a while to get there. That's what I'm sort of expecting.
Yeah.
But we'll, you know, again, we'll see how true that pans out to be.
But on the love, like, hate list, I don't feel like there's many characters that you could really, like, hate in this show.
True. Yeah, there's not yet.
Yeah.
I feel like we've got to meet a lot more people, but yeah, true. At the moment, not too many.
But speaking of Zuko.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, like, last couple of reactions, you would have seen us wear our Aang tops. I also found a second one that I really liked, so I got my Zuko top here. I just thought, you know what, I'm ripping my boy so far. Even at this point, I think there's a lot of honor behind what he's trying to do, and he's just a bit misguided, but he's not necessarily bad. So I think he's pretty cool as well, and I do like his attitude, and it's a bit of a shake up from Aang's like really innocent, idealistic. Zuko's a bit more experienced and understands the hushes of the world. Even we saw that last episode with the pirates, how Aang was sort of haggling them with, here's 1 coin, 2 coin, and it was just like, you know, real like childish sort of haggling, whereas Zuko knew how to debate, and in fact, he played them in the end, although sort of got played by Aang as well, but, you know, so that's a bit of fun, and I'm liking him, so yeah, I'm repping my boy. As always, guys, a huge thank you to everyone who is supporting us over on Patreon. It does help the channel out a lot. If you are interested in supporting us over on Patreon, check out the link in our description. We do have ad-free early access to upcoming reactions as well as uncut reactions. So if you're interested in any of that, check that out. For those of you over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, remember to like the video. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you're up to date as soon as we upload our next Avatar reaction.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get into it.
Is Momo going to be chasing it?
Classic.
Reminds me of the Jungle Book, the music.
I was going to say, the music's always very relaxing at the beginning.
What happened?
There goes Momo.
Oh, no. Aang to the rescue.
Everything seems really handy.
This is going to take forever.
Oh, my man.
Oh, Sokka.
I thought it was going to miss, to be honest. Respect.
No faith in my man Sokka.
You can tell from the metalwork. We better pack up camp and get moving.
Sokka knows his stuff.
No flying this time.
What? Why wouldn't we fly?
Think about it. Somehow Prince Zuko and the Fire Nation keep finding us. It's because they spot Appa. He's just too noticeable.
True.
Yeah, interesting.
He's a gigantic fluffy monster with an arrow on his head. It's kind of hard to miss him.
Sokka's just jealous because he doesn't have an arrow. Who made you the boss?
I'm not the boss. I'm the leader.
You're the leader?
Respect it. I respect it.
I'm the oldest, and I'm a warrior. So, I'm the leader.
Why say you?
Are you kidding? He's just a goofy kid.
Sokka is the most experienced and rational most of the time.
Yeah.
My instincts tell me we have a better chance of slipping through on foot, and a leader has to trust his instincts.
I trust his instincts.
So do I.
Who knows? Walking might be fun. Walking stinks.
Why don't you ask Sokka's instincts? They seem to know everything.
Appa's not impressed.
Of carrying this pack.
You know who you should ask to carry it for a while? Sokka's instincts.
Hey, Sokka's instincts. Would you mind?
Okay, I get it. Look, guys, I'm tired too. But the important thing is that we're safe from the
Oh
Fire
no.
Nation.
Oh my god.
You didn't see the fire?
We're cut off!
Of course.
Always him.
Okay, that's new. Getting a bit more resourceful with it.
Yeah.
You promise not to hurt us?
Nice work, Sokka. How'd you do that?
Instinct?
Nice tie-in. Who's this?
Are they going to be more earthbenders? They're not using bending, they're using swords.
Yeah.
They're in the trees!
They almost remind me of like Robin Hood's posse.
Hey, he was mine!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, big man.
Oh, damn.
Whoever they are, they're pretty skilled.
I know. Sokka will help, surely.
Man!
Oh, God.
You just took out a whole army almost single-handed.
Army? There were only like 20 guys.
My name is Jet, and these are my freedom fighters.
Ah, that's
the
Jet.
title. Freedom Fighters. Okay.
Pipsqueak. That's a funny name.
You think my name is funny?
Oh!
It's hilarious.
I love how Aang's just straight up about it.
I'm Aang in that scenario.
Except usually the guy doesn't laugh.
Yeah, true. They're just like confused, like, what?
Sokka's always threatened by any like new group.
We're lucky you were there.
Oh no, she's in love.
We were relying on instincts.
You'll get yourself killed doing that.
Poor Sokka.
Oh
No
no.
respect to his name.
Hey, Jet. These barrels are filled with blasting jelly.
That's a great score.
And these boxes are filled with jelly candy.
Also good. Let's not get those mixed up.
That's definitely gonna get mixed up. Like Tarzan. Tarzan and Jane.
Jesus. I love how they full made the scene like buffed and warm as well.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Why does the Fire Nation want to find you?
My question exactly.
They took over a nearby Earth Kingdom town a few years back.
We've been ambushing their troops, cutting off their supply lines, and doing anything we can to mess with them.
Good job.
That's so brave.
Yeah, nothing's braver than a guy in a treehouse.
Everyone's been affected.
Fire Nation killed my parents. I
Damn.
was only 8 years old.
Sure relate to that.
Damn, the Fire Nation's been ruthless.
I know. No mercy.
Nothing good about them so far.
I know.
Other than the cool firebending.
Today, we struck another blow against the Fire Nation swine.
Sokka's still moody.
The Fire Nation thinks they don't have to worry about a couple of kids hiding in the trees. Maybe they're right.
Definitely wrong.
Or maybe they are dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Very serious about it.
Hey, Jet. Nice speech.
Thanks. By the way, I was really impressed with you and Aang.
Oh,
Didn't mention
no.
Sokka.
He's the Avatar. I could use some more training.
Avatar, huh?
Look at Sokka.
Unfortunately, we have to leave tonight.
Sokka, you're kidding me. I needed you on an important mission tomorrow.
What mission?
Ooh, playing at those heartstrings.
He's gonna be bait, I reckon.
What are you doing?
Shh. It amplifies vibrations.
Respect. I hope it pans out.
I know.
Wait! False alarm! He's just an old man.
Uh-oh.
I'm just a traveler.
They're not as noble as they appear to be.
Let me go. Have mercy.
Does the Fire Nation let people go? Does the Fire Nation have mercy?
Damn.
Ooh.
He's Fire Nation. Search him.
But he's not hurting
They're very
anyone.
black and white.
This doesn't feel right.
It's what has to be done. Now let's get out of here.
Sokka, not bad.
I know.
He gets cooler each episode, I reckon. Like, even that vibration thing, that was sick.
Sokka, look what the Duke gave me.
Aang, as usual, just has no awareness at all. Oh, man.
And Katara's going to be too head over heels
Love.
for him.
Sokka's instinct's going to come in clutch here.
He's messed up, Katara.
He's not messed up. He's just got a different way of life. A really fun way of life.
Oh my god.
I want to hear Jet's side of the story.
Oh, here we go.
He was an assassin, Sokka. See? There's a compartment for poison in the knife. He was sent to eliminate me. You helped save my life, Sokka.
I knew there was an explanation.
I don't know.
Yeah, that almost feels too convenient.
This seems sus.
Yeah. Something's definitely up.
Jet's very smooth, but we can't trust him.
You know what I think? You're jealous that he's a better warrior and a better leader.
You were jealous just last episode.
My instincts tell me we need to stay here a little longer and help Jet.
Don't think it's your
instincts are clouded as
instincts.
fuck, man.
It's not your instincts. It's a little something else.
Let's go.
Huh?
Follow them, Sokka.
Watch him get captured now, for sure.
I have some faith.
But what about the people in the town? Won't they get wiped out too?
Look, Duke, that's the price of ridding this area of the Fire Nation.
He's just brutal.
He's almost too blinded by revenge.
Where do you think you're going, Ponytail?
Damn.
Yep, classic Sokka
Damn
scenario.
it. Had a little bit of faith for ya.
You lied to Aang and Katara about the forest fire.
Because they don't understand the demands of war. Not like you and I do.
I do understand. I understand that there's nothing you won't do to get what you want.
Yep, exactly.
I can't let you warn Katara and Aang. Take him for a walk. A long walk.
Oh, Jet, seriously?
Damn.
We spoke too soon about not being any characters to hate.
I don't know.
Katara, you can do this.
Look at Mr.
about
Smooth.
me?
I know.
Loves it.
I know the Avatar can do this.
Aang.
Aang. I like how Aang's gradually learning waterbending even before the teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, you two keep it up. I'll go check on things at the reservoir.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. When are they going to catch on?
I bet that's enough. And I'm not just saying that to be lazy.
Let's catch up with Jet at the reservoir.
I'm not just saying it to be lazy.
Well, we finished early. I'm sure he'll be happy to see us.
And that's your first mistake, but also good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Sokka. Jet's a great leader. We follow what he says, and things always turn out okay.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
the traps. Remember before the animals?
Hey!
I love how they always have some throwback for the beginning.
While you two are up there, you might want to practice your knot work.
Well done, Sokka. Well done.
Gonna eat your lychee nuts?
There's always one.
Why would they need blasting jelly?
Because Jet's gonna blow up the dam.
At least Aang can figure it out.
Jet would do that.
Yes, I would.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother. We can't let them do that to anyone else ever again.
But then he's doing it, so...
I thought your brother would understand, but
Where's Sokka?
Katara.
Oh!
Go, Katara.
Nice.
It's very smart that she keeps it on her at all times.
Oh, dude, come on, Aang. Just belt him.
I'm not gonna fight you, Jet.
You'll have to if you want your...
Just fight, dude. Wreck him. I want to see him one time just dominate. He's always holding back.
I know. Well, that's the difference between him and Jet.
Oh, was that air? It looked like water. It's air.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
cool. Just gracefully flying between trees. Come on, Aang.
Pretty cool movement. I like the choreography. Aang ain't playing anymore.
Oh, that's sick. But it's coming from behind him. Oh, that's mad.
Nice. Well played.
Oh, no.
Not so well played. Boom.
Oh,
I was waiting for her to come in.
yeah.
Holy shit. She's just smacking him again and again. No way.
Oh, Katara.
She can do ice bending? Wow.
Oh, no.
No!
The barrels and the boxes are going to get mixed up somehow.
What happened to Aang? He's too drained. He couldn't airbend.
I think it's broken. Sokka changed them.
Yeah. Sokka's a beast. Good call, I agree with that one.
He didn't.
Or he evacuated the town.
Did you see the cabbages?
The cabbage man.
It will be safe. Without you.
Sokka!
I warned the villagers of your plan, just in time.
Good
Nice.
job.
The Fire Nation soldiers assumed I was a spy, but one man vouched for me. The old man you attacked.
Ah, see?
Mm.
And we got everyone out in time.
Well done.
My man Sokka. Respect.
We could have freed this valley.
Who would be free? Everyone would be dead.
You traitor.
No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
Yep, exactly right.
Goodbye, Jet.
Yip yip.
Damn.
Yep, yep, Appa.
This is the one time it's ended not as a happy ending.
Yeah.
How come you went to the town instead?
Let me guess. Your instincts told you.
Hey, sometimes they're right.
Sokka? You know we're going
Always.
the wrong way, right?
And sometimes they're wrong.
Sokka's a legend.
I know.
I like that Sokka got some time to shine this episode.
Yeah.
As a bit of fun.
He is really just very smart. I feel like in the first few episodes, we really didn't get to see that.
They try to make him out like he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But when need be, he's very resourceful. He's actually quite experienced. He has a lot of tricks up his belt, like that, knife in the tree vibrating trick.
Yeah.
And he's actually quite perceptive and kind-hearted at base, which
Yeah.
I think he's actually got the qualities to become a really good leader over time. So I like that. And I actually really enjoying seeing his character develop. He's still Sokka, but when he needs to be, he becomes more. And I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, he has so much pride in back when his father and all his warriors were teaching him how to be a warrior and stuff. It almost sounds like, without knowing so much detail, that he was shadowing them and really aspiring to be like that. So
Definitely has a lot of sense of duty and responsibility.
yeah, for sure. As older brothers usually do as well.
Now, I have to make mention to Katara's little trick at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's qualified as ice bending. I don't think it is, but
I think it's water bending with like...
well, what's interesting is that opens up a whole new gateway, because if you can almost play on the elements of your bending, then there's so much more potential for, diversity in powers. Initially, I thought it was just the four, bending styles.
Yeah.
But if she can make ice out of water, I mean, can fire go to blue fire or gas or something? Can air do... there's a lot of potential. I wonder what they can turn into, but that's cool because that even opens
Yeah.
up more doors eventually for more unique fighting styles. And I guess just allows for more diversity, in the strategy and techniques that can be used from each bender. One thing that was very different about this episode, it didn't necessarily end on a very happy note. It still ended. I wonder if we'll see Jet again. I feel like it'd be good to see him again and maybe have matured or grown from that lesson. But yeah, so far everyone's sort of been changed or helped for the better by Aang's crew. In this case, they saved the village, but Jet was still left very bitter and hateful. It was almost like, just goodbye. We're not, like, this was a mistake kind of thing.
Yeah, it's literally the first time that they haven't made friends from somewhere where they've left. Well, they technically did, like that old man, and I guess that community as well. But yeah, Jet sounds like bad news, I think, for the future as well.
Future, I don't know. I reckon there's potential for him to grow because I think he meant well, but got lost along the way. And I wonder if there'll be growth from him later on. But who knows?
I hope so.
I can imagine him and his group being like coming in when you least expect it at some later stage, and they've sort of matured a bit. That'd be cool.
I was so sure that, because I guess they're making little things less obvious now, where I thought the barrels and the boxes of like the jelly and the explosives were going to get switched up.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good theory.
Yeah, but that just went to shit. But that's okay.
It's good. It's good that we can't predict it too easily all the time.
Yeah. So instead, they used the old man as like the wraparound for this episode.
Yeah. I love how, I get why it was a big meme. The Cabbage Man makes an appearance one way or another. At the very least, those cabbages, they're becoming famous.
Yeah, I know.
We're almost like looking out now like, oh, it's the Cabbage Man again. And he's always getting destroyed or some way. I reckon that guy hasn't sold a single cabbage.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? He's just going from town to town and like, it's just suffering. Wherever that
losing
Avatar
cabbages
goes.
and everything getting destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't see Zuko at all this episode, which is something different. I think it's nice to sort of stretch out the pacing a bit because we've almost seen him every episode chasing him. So we're sort of slowing that down a little bit, it seems, which is pretty good.
And we're getting close to... Oh, well, we're pretty much at the halfway mark because I think there's 19 episodes or something.
Or 20, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, true. So we're just at the halfway mark or around about.
Yeah, so the story is really progressing, and I guess this episode was a testament to not everything being all sunshine and rainbows all the time, which we tend to like. And I guess there's a little bit more of that serious element creeping through slowly.
Yeah, and just to elaborate, when you say sunshine and rainbows, because that's not very specific, not that we necessarily love lighthearted stuff. I love dark, deep subjects. It's more that I like a heroic ending in the end, although not necessarily in an episode. So I'm actually happy with the way they tackle this one because there's so much more left to be done within the series.
Yeah.
And I am very much looking forward to, we're at the halfway point, still a bit left, but as the show does get more mature and particularly, towards book 2 is going to be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing the tone slowly shift and, it's already tackling some pretty thorough, deep subjects from a more lighthearted perspective, and it'll be cool to see those progressively get intensify and be explored a bit more maturely. That'll be fun. Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, remember to leave a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.